All right, boys, so right now I'm heading over back to the crib. Once I can finally sit down, I could have some time. I'm gonna start reviewing my trades for the week. I didn't take much trades this week. Well, actually, I did. So I took quite a bit of trades in just 2 days that I traded. You know, it's considered overtrading, and that's one of the bad habits that I'm cutting out as of this week. That's no longer gonna be happening going on to next week and the week after that. I can't allow myself to overtrade. I can't allow myself to get undisciplined in the markets, because every time that ends up happening, I forgo my strategy. I go into the market with no plan, and I end up blowing accounts. I end up losing money that I shouldn't be losing. I end up giving money back to the market. I've been very good when it comes to getting my strategy down, and I go into profits very quickly on accounts. I pass funded accounts very easily at this point. Right now, all I need to worry about is securing my profits and walking away, bro. It's really all, like right now, I'm working on mastering that psychological aspect of trading. And I'm definitely doing really good when it comes to making winning trades, sticking to my plan when it comes to going into the market. And then as soon as I start getting into profits, I'm up on the account, 1,500, 2,000, 700, whatever it'll be, the money that I'll make, I'll start getting a little bit greedy, if I'm being honest. I'll start over trading, and I end up giving that money back, and I end up blowing those accounts quicker than I could get them. The future in terms of becoming profitable isn't gonna look very good for me if I keep doing those things, because I just can't get profitable like that. After that hump, I truly feel like we could start becoming profitable, because I've gotten the hang of things so quickly, and I've passed funded account after funded account, but I haven't yet been able to receive my first payout. So that's the goal right now, is to get to my first payout. Once I could do that, then I could truly start seeing the rewards of the hard work that I've been putting in. I've been going crazy when it comes to trading, putting in work like crazy, and it's only a matter of time, boys, until I'm able to secure that first payout, and then many more after that. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the phone right now so I can show you guys much easier. Before I get into that, remember last video I told you guys I was gonna start a $150 account and try to scale it up to $1,000 with micros. So I started doing that. I got the $150 deposit into my account. For some reason, I paid for some order book. They took $12, so I really started with $138 in the account, boys. What basically happened in the span of 2 days, which should have never happened, and I it was really in the span of 1 day, one full day. I traded for so long, I overtraded. And honestly, I was beating myself up about it, but there's nothing I could do about it now, so I gotta just let go. Let's see what happened here. In just 1 day of trading, first of all, I wasn't even trading New York open. I was trading overnight, so that's why you see that it's trading 2 days, but in really 1 day, I was able to successfully trade freaking 28 trades. I took 28 trades. That should never ever be happening. I don't even know what got into me, but as you can see, the account is on negative $88, so I haven't completely blown it yet. I'm sitting at around $49. I have to wait to transfer some money back in so I can start trading again. But my trade win percentage, horrible guys. 17% trade. And to be fair, I did win more than I lost on my average trades, but look how much I lost compared to the account. This is the equivalent of blowing an account, guys. So I'm just being completely honest and vulnerable with you guys here. But look at all these trades that I took. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the trades that I took and explain what happened. All right. So I started off, I took a small L for $6. I gained $43 on the account on micros. That's 22 points. I took a 22-point dub, all right? And for you guys that know, the NQ moves slow at night, all right? So a typical 20-point move during New York Open, that's like nothing, that's butter. But overnight, that's slow. That's, waiting for it to go up and all that. Caught it right here. It's a small move. 22 point. This candle ended up shooting out. I ended up getting about here in this candle. But yeah, that was $43. At that point, I should have just got completely out of the trades. I should have just went to sleep, waited for New York Open to then trade again and collect my profits, because $43 on micros, that's pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. It ain't the biggest thing in the world, but it's pretty solid. But instead, look what I kept doing. I took that $43 and I successfully managed to flip it all the way down. Again, I lost it all. $10, $12, $8, $9. I lost it all. I gave it all back. And yes, this is real money. This is a live account. This is not a profit room account, even though it's $150. But still, right? And I took more losses. And then I ended up catching this monster move. This was up. This had me up on my account all the way up to $200. As you can see, I took this trade, $76. It was a nice little trade. 156 ticks, 39 points on NQ. All right. So I took that trade, and guess what I did again? You're not going to guess. I gave it all back and more. Not a single winning trade. First of all, I lost so much money that I had to go trade on MES because I didn't have enough money in the account because I got under $100, and I ended up overtrading all of this. Had I just stopped here, I would have been green in my account, even though I did overtrade up until that point. And this is happening to me because I'm not waiting for my opportunities. I'm trying to be pushy and just basically I gambled. To be completely honest with you guys, I gambled. So I basically ended up blowing the whole account as a result of that. That's not good. And I'm just posting this and I'm sharing this with you guys to keep myself accountable and for y'all to learn from my mistakes as well. My psychology got really messed up during this trading session. I kept trading. If this was a big account, boys, this would have been thousands of dollars. I understand that it's only a $150 account, but this would have been thousands of dollars, and I have to think about it like that because that's the point where I'm trying to get to. So I have to minimize these psychological defects that are going on right now in order for me to become profitable. Because if I can't become profitable on a $150 account, what makes me think that even if I have 50,000 in capital, in real live capital, that I could even still be profitable and consistently make income on that account? It just won't happen. I'm being realistic with myself. Trading is what it is, and there's stuff that you have to cut out just like everything else. In life, if you have bad habits, you have to cut it out. Same thing here. You have to cut it out, and I have to cut it out because I can't continue to do this. So as you can see, I've been making these very critical mistakes when it comes to my trading that I need to fix. So what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be implementing these 3 rules that, you know, I should have really been implementing a long time ago when I first started doing this. But for some reason I didn't. All right. And it was causing me to not have a guide. It was causing me to not have a strategy in mind every time I was going. Obviously I have my trading strategy, but I didn't have my psychological strategies. All right. So the first rule that I'm going to be implementing is going to be 3 strikes and you're out. So basically all that is if I take 3 losing trades in a row, I got to be done for the day. I got to lock myself out. Whatever I have to do to stop myself from continuing to trade. All right, the second rule is that I can't trade if I have FOMO. All right, if I secure my profits, I got to take my profits and start looking for A++ setups. If I don't get an A++ setup, I will not be going into a trade because I already secured profit for the day. All FOMO does is causes you to overtrade. Once again, the same thing that I've been doing, taking over 20 something trades in a day. That's horrendous. And the reason that happened was mainly because of FOMO. I kept getting into positions with the fear of missing out on movements in the market that ultimately led me to being wrong because I just placed a trade without waiting for my setup and my confirmations. And to back off that, the third one is going to have to be, if I'm already in profit, I can only take A++ setups. So that goes pretty much hand in hand with the FOMO. Those 3 things is really what I think is stopping me right now from becoming the profitable trader that I know I can be, but I simply haven't been doing those things. And even though they sound simple in the moment, I don't think about them. I don't really care, and I let it get to my head. So the byproduct of not following those rules and not sticking to a plan is this. You overtrade, you blow accounts. I've blown 3 funded accounts. Yes, not 3 challenge accounts. I've passed 3 funded accounts and I've activated them, and I've blown them all in less than 2 days. Why? Because I haven't been following these rules. I haven't been doing that. Time and time again, I'll get funded again. I'll activate the account. I'll get funded again. I'll activate the account. And the same thing continues to happen time and time again. Either I take really good profit on the day, and if I'm being honest, I end up getting greedy and I ended up giving all back. And by the time that I give it back, I'm rushing again to get my account in profit and to make more money. I've been looking at trading wrong this whole time, all right? I've been looking at it for the money aspect. And obviously, that's what everybody is in trading for, if we're all being honest here. But I have to look at the grind. You have to look at the process that it takes to become profitable. You have to get better at your at your strategy. You have to back test. You have to review your trades, your losing trades, your winning trades. You have to be able to critique yourself and be honest with yourself, or else you will never become profitable. And that's to the point where I am now. I'm critiquing myself. I'm being honest with myself. I'm back testing. I'm doing all the things so that I can become great at trading and I can make this a full-time income. You know, and thankfully I do have my business. On the other hand, I feel like I see a lot of people that either do trading or business. I don't see a lot of people that do both. I don't know anybody else as of right now that does content about business and trading at once like I'm currently doing. So y'all boys definitely stay tuned for more content. Honestly, I'm just going to be giving out so much value on this page, pouring out into you guys. And if you choose to take my advice, if you choose to take my lessons and go with them, and you choose to learn from my mistakes that I'm going to be open about on here, then you choose to do so. But if you don't, then I get it. But like I'm saying, thankfully I have my business that generates me really good income, so I'm able to trade, I'm able to take these risks, and I'm able to take losses faster than not to advance myself faster than an average person would in trading. But there's so much more work that has to be done. Honestly, there's always more to accomplish. There's always more goals to get to. I can't just settle here. The work is not done. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there for y'all boys, man. If y'all like this video and y'all rock with me, make sure to watch my other videos and stay tuned for more, boys.